All right. Clearly, I better take over now. No, I got it. I got it. All right. Hey, all seriousness. So tomorrow is the test. We're gonna do another review today. It is going to be on literally exactly the same stuff. Like there's no changes. A couple people showed up for tutoring yesterday. By the end, I mean, it only took 5 or 10 minutes. They're like, okay, I got this. We got it. You should be the same thing, right? You should understand everything. Today should be like, just give me the test. I'm ready to take it right now. A couple of you, maybe not so much. You need this extra day, but most of you should be at the point where we don't need to do anything other than take our test. All right, 4 steps. Identify the shape. Write the formula. That means not with any numbers in it, just the base formula. Step number 3, plug in the numbers. And then step 4, calculate the answer. I mean, I've said it too many times, right? If you don't do that, I don't care that it's a simple rectangular prism, length times width times height for volume. Then you can do the whole thing in your head. I'm sure you can. I need to see those 3 things on your paper. Leave them off, you're getting it wrong. Okay? Secondly, common mistakes. Common mistakes are I leave off units. My units are backwards, like I put square for volume and cube for surface area. Remember, all the volume ones ends in cubes. All of the surface area ends in squares. Typically, the ones that give people problem are the triangular prism or the triangular pyramid, because your eyeball just flips around on it. It's hard to see. For the people that come to tutoring, I always recommend just shade in the base. And that way that your eyeball focuses on that a little bit easier. If during the test, your eyeball is flipping around and you can't really picture it, you can go up and grab the 3D shape over there, hold it in front of you so you can get a better feel for where is the base of whatever object it is that you're dealing with. And then lastly, as always, is what Nate started off on. You don't bring your calculator, you're not going to have enough time to do the test. You have to bring a calculator, and you need to have your resource card, because even though we've done this a lot, most of you probably do have the formulas, most of them memorized. Come test day, you don't want to test fake and assume that you will remember, especially when the teacher says you can bring a resource card. All right, we're going to do this one not in silence, but we're going to do it very quietly, right? And that way it gives us a chance to see how many of these you can get done. You are the captain of your boat today, meaning like you get to pick which ones you do, right? If you know for sure, certainly, like I can get the volume of rectangular prism, I don't need to do that, then don't do those. If it's cylinder is the one that you're like, oh, I get that right every single time, then don't do those. Do the ones that you know you're going to screw up. Grayson, go ahead and grab the sheets. Do the ones that you know you're going to screw up, and then check the answers in the back and make sure you're getting them. If there's something that you're getting wrong and you can't identify what you're getting wrong, then that's when you ask me, hey, show me how you do number 9. You got them, Grace? Okay. Those are the ones that you need to ask help for. Use this time wisely. Right? Don't just sit there messing around. Get as many of these done as you can and as many as you necessary. I recommend from yesterday is that on your resource card that you have at least one example written so that there's no chance. I guess the last word of advice is I'm going to break the test down into a volume section and a surface area section. I always get that one kid that doesn't read the instructions, and I ask them to give me surface area of the cylinder, and they give me volume. And even though they give me the correct answer for volume, it's not what I was asking for. Don't be that kid. Read the instruction. It's going to look exactly like it is right now. The first couple questions will be name the shape. Then it will be a whole bunch of volume questions, and then we'll finish up with a whole bunch of surface area questions. What's up?
So,
yeah, but remember, all squares are rectangles. So, oh, you mean for naming it? Yes, right. Did I give you one here? I did not. But if there is a square that's indicated as a square, then it's a square prism, okay? Or a square pyramid. I guess I can give you that as well too. Okay. All right. Any questions on what we're doing today? All right, Jenny, you got a track of it? Okay. Yes, Jenny.
So what if we do both surface area and
Just don't. That's too much work.
But what if we do? And then,
Save it for after you're done with the test, and if you want to trust me, you can do that. But Don't. It's just too much work.
But what if you just want to save time by not reading the instructions? Then you just go ahead and do that.
I don't think you're going to be saving any time because it's going to take you twice as long to finish the test. All right. Get to work.
How come Baby's out in the hall?
Because I don't know why you think she's out in the hall.
I don't know. Winter.
Not the hall.
I think she did something wrong. I feel like she didn't mean to say that.
It just came out.
Yeah, I'm sure she got gay.
And I just want to point out that you have never heard me use that language. And if you had been in the Army with me, it'd be a different story. But
Believe.
all right, e-learners, Donovan, any questions? By the way, Donovan, you can ask me anything on the sheet of paper. It should be up right now on Teams. You can ask me anything that's on the sheet of paper right now. Landon, get to work. Come on, let's go. Don't forget to check your answers. Check your answers.
Do you think do the video?
It did. It's very good too.
You did?
Head into class.
What?
Get your work done.
Was it low quality or good quality?
It was 4K.
What? Okay. Have they found anything shocking?
Work.
tell me what I did wrong
Shape.
here?
Number 7?
Yeah.
All right, do it on the board.
Probably on my resource card. Be safe.
Step 1, what's the shape?
Triangular cube.
Absolutely not.
Triangle. Oh, it's a rectangular.
Is that all it took?
I used the wrong formula.
There you go. That was easy.
Wait.
Yes.
Yeah, I used the wrong formula. Wait. Did the computer make this one or you?
Here. Bush. Yes.
Are we in the third or the fourth dimension?
Say again.
Are we in the third or the fourth dimension?
Okay, so 3 dimensions are length, width, and depth. So 3 dimensions. Some people would consider time to be the 4th dimension, right? Other people would say no, but
Is there a way to draw triangular?
there's no way of drawing a higher level correctly. There's no way of drawing a higher level dimension in a lower one. So like that's why when we draw that right there, it causes your eyeballs problem because it really isn't in 3 dimension. We simulate it. This is the classic 4-dimension cube, but it's hard to visualize this of what it actually means. But there's a 4-dimensional cube.
What?
Does it have to be moving?
Yeah.
It's just hard to wrap your head around because what's really going on there is that they're drawing 4 dimensions in 2. So
Wait, is that moving?
Yes.
No.
Okay, so what's the cube in the Marvel movie, whatever you want to call it?
The infinity?
No, it's not the.
so Tesseract is the thing they always love to
that's what
throw
it's
out.
called. That's what this is called.
Yeah.
It's called the Tesseract.
But like I said, it's a simulation of what.
Texas Instruments.
That's calculator.
What's your favorite 4th dimensional shape?
Hey, do your work. They're n dimensions. Right. Now get to work. I need you to pass.
I will pass. I'll bet you I'll get a B or an A. 100%.
I want to bet you I'm going to get a B or A.
All right.
I'm serious.
We'll see.
Hey, look, it's a trapezoid. That's
Would you
that.
be able to, like, what's it called? Calculate what a.
Yeah, there was plenty of calculations.
Our research card and get A+.
What's up? What number?
12.
All right, go to the board.
What?
Step one, what's the shape? What kind? Okay. Step two, write the formula. He's got to have it on his resource card. Oh, I'm helping one kid at a time. All right, formula is, Christian? Okay. So far, so good. How about the big empty white space right there? The big empty white space.
The other side.
No,
No.
over here.
This side.
Over here.
Dude, you need room to work.
Yeah, right there.
He's still not in the middle of it. Close enough. I want you to have enough room to work.
It's okay, Christian. We'll figure it out someday.
Okay, so the first base and height deal with the triangle that's the base. Where's the base? Now I want you to outline the base with the marker. The whole thing. So far, so good. Notice that on this one, you're going to have two squares. One square is in the middle, one square is on a corner. The one on the corner touches the base and the height of the triangle. So what's the base and the height of the triangle? So what are those numbers? Okay, do you see that 10, the number 10, does not touch any one of the squares? Okay, but this 6 right here is how far it is from see where it comes from the middle of the triangle? So that's the height, how tall the pyramid is. It's 6 and 8. So write that. Yeah, but underneath the thing you just wrote. So there's your basic formula. Now we need how tall it is. How tall is it? Okay. And then it's all over. Do that math and you'll get the right answer. Does that make sense? No. What's up?
No, the cone. I failed somehow. I don't know how.
What number?
15.
All right, go up to the board.
I need 14. I need to do number 18. Dude.
What's the shape? What's the formula?
Cone.
What's the formula?
Why?
Would be
That's not
pi
gonna
r
work.
squared 8 over 3.
Miss Humor should like. But then she.
Waiting.
Huh?
I'm waiting for you to do it.
He's so cheers. Oh, no.
Okay, well, I had no arguments with that. Now plug in your numbers. Okay, what numbers did you write?
Huh?
What numbers did you write? What numbers did you plug in?
Half of this high, the height.
Okay, well, do it. Grab a calculator, do it.
Mistake.
Landon, don't even try.
No, I swear,
Oh,
it's
you're
the math mistake. It's number 18. I did everything right.
It's because it's a decimal.
No, it's not that. I did
That's probably why you messed it up.
6.1 to the third power times
Just grab your calculator, do the math.
The ADVP guy.
What? Never mind. I was wrong. I think you tried. What?
We're going to go to the board.
Oh wait, I don't have a mask on.
Well,
We should have
Go away now. Next.
No,
Go away, I got you.
14.
14.
you got this, bro. You got
So Kai, I want to see you work some magic. After my formula.
You know the drill. Well, tell me what you're supposed to do come test day. Keep talking. Keep talking. 4 steps.
Wait, you took the computer took this one off the homework last night.
What now?
This I think it's number 9. It's on the homework.
Okay.
That was on the
Step 1. No. Shape.
rectangle.
It's not a rectangle.
It is. That's a rectangle.
That might be a rectangle, but the shape is not a rectangle.
That's a rectangle.
Yes, but the shape is not a rectangle.
And that's a square. It's a rectangle prism.
Thank you. Step 2.
Formula.
Write it.
I don't know what it is.
Where's your resource card? All right, let's go back to being a bit more quiet. And Landon, I don't know why your mask is off and you're out of your seat.
Are we doing volume?
You tell me.
Hold up.
Kai,
Never mind. I need I forgot my bad. I need like
literally look above the shape and
I
read.
need 34, my bad. I got the one next up. Sorry. I support you, Tom.
Now read.
The surface area.
Okay. So write the formula.
Like, wait, we doing volume?
What?
I was like, wait, so we're doing
That's a
volume?
good boy.
Hey, Landon, you're this close. Stop it and get to work and put your mask on.
Okay.
I've asked you 3 times now. Okay.
I don't know this.
What does it stand for?
Perimeter.
Of the base. Where's the base?
This last night.
Okay, I want you to outline the base. Can you draw that shape off to the side somewhere? Okay. Hey, get to work over there. All right, now what I want you to do. No, why are you erasing that?
You just right over here.
I want both. This is how I do it, and it helps me.
I hope.
Now, instead of looking at the shape, I want to look at the shape you just drew. All right? Give me the dimensions of that shape. Give me the dimensions.
Like, how long is it across?
Length and width. Okay. So now tell me the perimeter. Wait, where are you getting a 7 from?
I don't get where he got
Okay,
this.
do you see the shape that you drew
Yeah,
on the left?
yeah.
Touch a side that you
It's
drew.
the same thing.
Touch a side that you drew on the left. You didn't draw that.
If I did, it's right here.
Hey, do you see the black that you drew?
Yeah,
Touch one of the sides. How long is it?
8.
Where are you getting the 8 from?
Right here.
That's not on the black that you drew. Do you see why I had you draw that? It's because if you touch the side, therefore that side is how long?
8, 7.
So make it on the second one you drew. Now can you give me the perimeter?
40 something.
40.
49.
How about you do the math?
Wait, it's from right at it.
Yes.
There's a 10 on the bottom. 14, 24, 34.
There you go. There's your P. All right. What's the H mean?
Right.
How tall it is. And then the length, 2 times the length and the width of the one that you drew. What did you draw?
7.
Agreed. But what's the dimensions? But there's a 2 there, right? So 2, 7, and 10. Okay. You have everything you need in order to do that calculation.
Next.
Hey, are you going to remember that? You need to go to your desk right now, and I want you to put that example on your resource card with words that you understand, not me, not my words, your words, because you got to remember all that stuff.
I think it's number 28.
Well, you got the paper in your hand.
No, I got the resource card in my hand.
That one?
Yeah.
All right, go.
No, I want. Oh.
I'll help you.
Thanks, Jackson.
After he goes, can I do more?
No, you just want to do it just to get it in front of
No,
people.
actually,
Perimeter.
Of the, do the same. I would draw. I'd outline it, and that way you can touch the 3 sides and you can see how long each side is. Sometimes, I'll even draw it off to the side. I don't know if you need to, but
Would be 8 and 5 and that be 13.
look at it. Where are you getting the 13
Oh, there
from?
might be an 11.
Yes.
But you get 8 plus 5.
That's the 13.
13 plus 5, 24.
That's your perimeter.
And then the height
It's
of
how far are the 2 triangles apart from each other.
11.
Okay. And then it's the base and the height of the triangle. So you eyeball goes to the square now. So what?
11.
And
3.
it's 3.3.
3.3.
Yeah. That one's a little bit challenging because the 3.3 is hard to figure out what line it goes with. But yes, that's correct. Grayson, explain it.
And then that's
Christian, explain where you got the 24 from.
Christian.
To Grayson.
Wait, is that right?
Yeah. Explain to Grayson where you got the 24 from.
So it's the perimeter of the base, which is 8 plus 5.
Yeah, but don't point to the left, point to the side of the triangle.
This side right here is 5, this side right here is 8. You add them up.
Yeah.
Can we, is it almost time?
No, we got plenty of time.
is this circle?
What number?
Is this? No, I just have a basic question. This is
Perimeter
the
of the base.
the perimeter of. Okay, got it.
I thought we were going to do octagon.
Not until high school.
So it's like 2 length width with.
We're doing
all
surface
the
area or volume?
surface area. Would it be 8? Would be 2, 8 times 8.
Where's the perimeter? It's not 3.
Oh, it's 34.
Okay, that sounds more reasonable. So 34 times the height. The height is 9. I agree.
Plus
And that's 2 length and widths of the thing that you colored.
So it's 8.
8 in, yeah, it's a square. 8 and 8. Sure, go for it.
I kind of hope.
All right, well, same thing we did last night. All right. Formula first.
I need help on surface area.
Yeah, but big white area right there. Write the formula. Write the formula first. That's where it all starts. Starts with the shape, then the formula. Jackie, were you good? All right. All right, you got the formula written? What's up? All right, don't look at the camera. Don't look at the camera. Don't look at the camera. All right, Nate, talk. Okay. So let's see, what number are you doing? This one. And so you got 8 plus 5 is 13 plus 11 is 24. Agreed. All right. Times the height. The height is what? Is 11. Plus the base and the height of the triangle, which are. No, that's the part where you got wrong. Okay. You see the little red triangle or red square? The red square touches the base and the height. So what's the base and the height of the triangle? It sure looks like it's 8, but does the side 8 doesn't touch that square? What sides touch the square? There's 2 sides that touch the square. What's 2 sides? 11 and this length right here. Look at the board. What's that length? That's the base and the height. Aiden, you're not doing much work there, my friend. You're not doing much work, my friend. Not Jaden, Aiden. Yes or no? Is that the answer? In the back? You got it.
Okay, can I go up there?
You tell me what number you're working on.
Well, 20,
Jenna, that doesn't look like math. Let's get to work. Come on.
28.
All right. Tell me the formula. No, Sid, tell me the formula.
PH plus BH.
Okay. So what's the perimeter?
The perimeter?
That's what the P stands for.
Like 13,
Where are you getting a 13 from?
5 and 8,
How many sides are on a triangle?
3.
Well, you just gave me 2 of them.
But there isn't one for like.
Well, then you got to hunt for it. Well, there's 2 triangles. They all have the same dimensions. So just because one side isn't labeled on one triangle doesn't mean it's not labeled on the other triangle.
So would it be 13 or 26?
Where are you getting 26 from?
So I added up 8 and 5.
Okay.
And I added up 13 and 8.
Why would you add 13 and 8?
Against 5.
Where is the triangle? Put your pencil on the triangle.
Right here.
How long is that side?
8.
There's 3 sides. Now give me the other 2 sides.
3.3.
3.3 is not a side of a triangle.
But then where's the other one?
That's the thing you got to hunt for. And if you can't see it, if it's not marked, then look at the other triangle. There's two triangles. Touch one side of the triangle. How long is it?
5,
Touch another side.
8.
Touch the third side. Is it labeled? So look at the other triangle.
Where?
You don't see two triangles there?
I just see one. I see 2 triangles.
There's one right here. What?
We're supposed to use the top side.
It's a prism. Both triangles are exactly the same. That's why they're the bases.
So then now it's 24.
All right, let's go. Come on, finish strong. Some of you guys are like, I'm done with math. I'm not doing math. I'm going to talk to my friends. So get back to math. Winter, you have nothing in front of you. Get your stuff out. Yeah. No idea. I believe this is Abe results. Winter, come on, let's go. Get stuff out. Isn't that weird? Yeah, that's right.
Unless it's a really big guy that you can have.
Which I could.
But I mean, if you shut up.
Just shut up. So you're supposed to use the top and the bottom triangle, not just the top.
You might only need one, you might need two. You need to find the dimensions of one of the triangles. The other one's the same, but you might have to look at both of them because sometimes they don't label just one of the triangles.
Now can we watch the row?
No, I'm doing something right here.
Yeah, what time was it? I got it for
What time do we get out of here?
1 minute.
Oh,
I said yes. Oh, you, what? I wouldn't get it. Grace, I said
Have a good day, Mr. Birdie.
You as well.
I will now try and get it on the side, which is very likely.
wow. I can understand. You do have that. You do have higher standards. I am like the lowest of the low.
Yeah, we found those in the desk. Come here, child.
No, that's, I don't wanna go.
So you want to do math for all these areas?
No.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna go home.
I wanna,
That's not a.
I wanna eat.
It's not a thing.
I want to be you.
Let's go. I'll do it 10-wise. Oh my God, the child.
All I hear is.
Oh, you know, put your own woman.
Oh, I forgot. Here's what happened. I looked in my backpack where I usually put my homework, like the papers. It wasn't there. So I looked everywhere and I realized my printer's out of ink. So I kind of had to write it down. Excuse me, I found this calculator in my house. Would this work for the test?
Sure will, but just remember, it's a dumb calculator. It will not do order of operations.
Okay,
So you have to do R squared first and then times
don't have to work on it.
Was there homework worksheet left? 'Cause I'm missing my homework worksheet.
You're missing. You haven't turned in. Literally, you haven't turned in homework in a couple days.
I know, I'm missing my notebook. I'm just now found out that I'm missing that packet too.
Well, you mean so you're saying you don't have the original homework? Is what you're saying?
Yes.
See me after school. We'll print some off for you.
Okay, thanks. And also my printer ran out of paper. It didn't have any excess. So I was
Okay.
going to, and I had to print out something else for science because I'm also missing that. And yes,